The whole house not feeling good, but at least we got some bottom soup. What's up, guys? So we are back with another video. I can't say it's going to be a quick video. It does have a little length to it because I am letting you guys see us cook the entire meal. The household called some cooties, so we are making some homemade chicken noodle soup. And right now we have Kingston getting our water going. He's boiling it so that we can get those noodles out the way. I'm using rotoni noodles. We are a plant-based family, so we don't do the traditional the egg noodles. I think that's what they're called. Yeah, I think they're called egg noodles. We don't do those because we can't eat them. They have eggless ones, but I have a hard time finding them, so I'm going to go with rotoni. You can use whatever you like. Y'all, look at my little co-chef whipping it. Get it, baby. Get it. Okay, so for the ingredients, we have parsley. We have some celery. We have some carrots. We have yellow onion. Fermented garlic, 2 bay leaves, some vegetable bouillon paste, some lemons, some basil and Mediterranean salt, more herbs, vegan chicken pieces, organic vegetable broth, olive oil, and some black pepper. So this is why my garlic looks kind of brown and kind of weird. It's because it's fermented garlic. Fermented garlic is amazing for you. And if you guys are interested in how to make it and you know the benefits behind it, just drop that down in the comments and I'll, whip a video up for you guys. And if you guys could just bear with us a little bit, Kingston is my co-chef today, so I am trying to let him be interactive with this meal as much as possible. So we are moving a little bit slow, but just bear with us. I promise y'all the finishing results are going to be worth the wait. So right now, all we're doing is we're going to saute the onion, the garlic, and the celery. And you don't have to saute it down to where it's brown. You just need to saute it to soften it up a little bit. Because at the end, when you're simmering your soup, that's what's really going to bring everything together and give it that time to soften up. And I want to say we sauteed ours for maybe like a good 3 to 5 minutes, if even that long. So I won't tell you guys how to make the fermented garlic. Well, I guess you could go look it up. But I will tell you the benefits behind it. It has a lot of antioxidants in it. It's really good to use if you're sick, if you feel like you're coming down with a cold. If you want to use it to marinate food, you can pop it in teas. It has a lot of different uses and it's very beneficial. My household is currently sick, so I did throw the fermented garlic in there just to boost the soup. We making super soup. Well, my son's making super soup. I will make a separate video if you guys let me know. I'll make a separate video and we can get into how to make that fermented garlic because it is a process. And of course, the longer it sits, the better it gets. That rhymed. Y'all, I got bars, I promise you. Now, I know you guys are probably wondering why I didn't give you the measurements of the ingredients. I just ran through them really quickly. That is because I freestyled this. I went off of a recipe that I found online, but I typically do that with everything I cook. I'll go find the base recipe and then I'll make it my own. I don't measure, I just season until it feels right. So I will include that recipe that I got this from in the description box, and I'll try to give you a rough estimate of how much I put of each ingredient, but I can't promise you it's super accurate. You really just have to season it how you like it because everybody don't like stuff seasoned the same. So I will tell you the onion, it was 1 medium onion. The garlic was about 3 cloves, and then the celery was about maybe 1.5 cups. Just estimates, y'all. I'm gonna do better, y'all. We're telling y'all estimates. I'm a real freestyle cooker, so a lot of the times I don't go by recipes. I just eye it and I know what I need to put in it and I know what my family likes to eat, so that's how I cook it. So like right now we're adding some organic vegetable broth. You gotta go organic because they be putting too many things up in this stuff nowadays. So I added the full 2 cartons of broth to my soup. I was trying to have a decent amount of broth in there. My mom, she's not feeling well either, so I'm going to surprise her and send her home with a plate or bowl or whatever you want to call it of soup. She's stopping by to get tea, but she doesn't know that I made chicken noodle soup. My kids gave her cooties, so I feel like that's the least I can do for her. Now, why y'all sit there and let me say plate? You know what's going to happen if I put some soup on a plate? I'm going to be real mad. Broth going to be all over the floor. Y'all, it's taking forever to pour this broth in, but like I said, please just bear with us. I'm trying to let my baby get in the kitchen and cook so he can be whipping up some meals and not be out here having to eat fast food, or yeah, get them babies in the kitchen. Okay, so now we're adding in our chicken pieces. I use tofurkey chicken pieces. For you guys who are new to my channel, we are a plant-based family. We don't eat dairy. We don't eat... Okay, I take that back. Majority of us are plant-based. My son still eats his dairy here and there. He is our difficult child with the food, but our other 2 are vegan, and so are me and my husband. We're adding our carrots in there. Look, moving too fast. I'm over here trying to run my mouth and I'm forgetting to tell y'all the measurements again. Please forgive me. So for the tofurkey, I added 2 packs, and then for the carrots, I want to say it was about 2 cups of carrots. I just purchased some baby carrots and I just chopped them up. You can get shredded, you can get whole carrots, you can get whatever. Just try to get organic because that's the way to go. And now we're going to add some seasonings. This is a Mediterranean basil salt that I'm adding. And then that's also basil from my garden that I dried out a couple of months ago. Going to stir that right on in there. And then I threw some more herbs in there. And y'all, to be honest, I don't even know what I put in here. I mean, I know, but I don't know. I was just throwing stuff from the spice cabinet in there that felt right. Like it went with this meal. So I'm not going to even tell y'all what I put in there because I don't even know what I put in there. I was just putting stuff in there. But I will leave the base recipe so they can kind of give you guidance on what to put in there. And then you can make it your own. Get creative. And I'm throwing some black pepper in there. But I ain't measure that for real. I can't even give y'all an estimate. Yes, I can. It was about a teaspoon, maybe 2 or 3. Y'all know we like seasoning. Stop playing. Now, I know this mixture is looking a little crazy right now. It's looking like somebody just cut the yard and took their grass clippings and sprinkled it over the top of our soup. But as we cook, things are going to move along. I promise you. Oh, and again, here we go. Add more stuff. We got the better than bouillon paste. I added about 2 tablespoons of that. If you are not a plant-based vegan family, you don't have to use this. You can use chicken paste, or is that what it's called? Chicken bouillon. The cubes, you can use the paste, whatever. But you don't have to use it. The vegetable one. And y'all, don't get me started on how good this is smelling right now. Like, just all the herbs and the broth and everything is just smelling real heavenly right now. My baby is in there whipping. Look at him. Stir it up, baby. You better get it. Lastly, we gonna add some lemon juice. Now I can tell you the exact measurements for this. We used 1 whole lemon. So there you go, guys. You have an exact measurement. Out of all the 1,000 ingredients we used, I can at least give you the measurements for 1. Okay, guys, so this is just a quick shot of it. It's been simmering for about maybe 15 minutes now, but we're gonna let it go for a while. I think at the end of everything, it ended up simmering for maybe 35 to 45 minutes. And the longer it simmers, y'all, those flavors just really come together with this soup. And to be honest, guys, next time I make this soup, I'm more than likely going to make it as a make ahead meal because, y'all, the next day when we tapped into this soup, the flavors just elevated that much. It was amazing. Like, I'm not even exaggerating right now. So you do want to add these bay leaves. Before I did, I was supposed to add them right when it started simmering, but I forgot. But just make sure you throw your bay leaves in there during the simmering process because that's really going to help everything come together. To be honest though, guys, I probably will never touch canned chicken noodle soup again because this stuff is just over the top. This is definitely going to be a meal that's going to be made multiple times in this house if somebody's feeling, you know, under the weather or it's getting cool outside. You know, we in Texas, so once it's under 100 degrees, we're pointing towards winter. I know that sounds bad, but if you live in Texas, you know. If you know, you know. Y'all, this broth was so good. The filling was so good. I did light noodles. I didn't put a lot of noodles in mine. I did load up on that broth and filling though because it was so flavorful. So after I filled my bowl up, I topped this with some crackers and it just all came together. I cannot stress how amazing this chicken noodle soup was, and it was so easy and so flavorful, and you can always put your own little twist to it. Shout out to baby boy, my co-chef, for, you know, prepping this meal. He didn't measure because we don't measure in this kitchen. We just season until it feels right. I really hope you guys give this soup a go. If you have any soup suggestions for me, drop it down in the comments. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so I can keep hitting you with this greatness. Other than that, that's all I have for you guys. Love you. Thanks for watching. Bye.